Hello team, it's John back at it with you. Today we're going over the track iPad. So once Pro Presenter is set up, you got your song set up, now you actually need to get the iPad set up. So what you're gonna do is, usually I just have my phone with me, but since I'm using my phone to record, I wrote down the songs and which instruments we have today, which is basically all the info you need to know as you come to the track iPad. So the songs currently listed right now are all from last week. So what you need to do is edit, and you're just gonna get rid of them all. So you're just gonna click the red minus sign, get rid of it all, just one by one, delete them. Okay, now it's all clear. Then you wanna add kind of your first song. So our first song this week is Praise. So I'm just gonna look in here, find Praise, and boom, there it is by Elevation. Then I wanna select the key. So you press key and select what the key is for today. The key is actually the original one, so I'm just gonna add that. So once you press add, it'll start loading. Then you need your next song. So our second song for this week is Another One, which happens to be at the top because I just bought it. Whoever's on staff will need to purchase the tracks as needed. The key though is not D, the key this week is E. So you go into key, press E and add it. Now, what I tend to do is I don't add the pad next because it's dependent on the last song. So what I do is I go and I'll add the last song next. So, my bad, which is Runnin'. So we search that. Boom, there it is. And the key for this week is D flat. So once all the songs are added, they're loading. We will then add the click and the pad. So right now what I'm gonna do is just wait for that, and then we will keep it going. Alrighty team, so now it's been all loaded. One thing to note is that sometimes if a student wants to change the key, it takes a while to load it. So hopefully they have the keys right the first time, just makes it easier. Next thing we need to do is add the little pad for during the sharing. So what I found easiest to do for that is to click the last song, and then in this corner it'll show the tempo. So then we go into edit, we'll add a song, we'll go to click and pad, and see why I clicked the last songs, because now I can see what the tempo and time signature is for the song. So it makes it a little bit easier on that front, so I don't have to like look it up or try and write it down, remember. And then it'll be the key of that last song. So we add that, which it should add automatically, select it, and drag it to the middle. Now that we have all those songs here, what we're gonna do is change all of these to crossfade, just so that it kind of it fades all the different songs. We want to click this one. It should automatically have the little infinity symbol there. I usually just tend to click that anyways, just for good measure. Then we're going to go to the first song. And this is where I didn't know students were doing this for the longest time. But what we do is we actually take out of the tracks the various different instruments we have for today. So for today, if you were looking at the group chat, but I wrote it down here, we have acoustic, electric, bass, drums, and keys. So I actually need to take those off of and mute them within the tracks. So for praise, and you go song by song. So I'm going to praise, and I take out drums, I take out bass, take out acoustic, electric, take out, and then for keys, we take out the piano. So it's basically kind of the first one for all of them. And then all of the like background vocals, we'll just take all of those out too. So all of those are now been taken out. So, and for like electric, you only take out the first one, the main one, same for bass. So all of those have been taken out now, good to go. And then we do the same process for the other songs. So we go to another one, take out drums. So what I'm doing here is I'm muting them by clicking their name. I guess you could also manually drag them down, but I just mute them that way. In case somebody doesn't show later, you can unmute it. A lot of electrics on another one. So basically, just go through take them all out. Background, vocals, Vox, FX. All right, looking good. Just bring it on back, double check. And then we'll do that for our last song. So drums, bass, acoustic, electric, piano, background, and choir, if I can click it right. All right, so now the track should be all good to go for Sunday service. The only exception would be, you can notice how long a song is in the top left. So if a song is super long, let's see, 6:30, so like maybe that song actually has some parts in it that we might actually take out in the arrangement. Sometimes that number might be like 9 minutes, and that means we're probably doing a different version. Usually I take them out during rehearsal, but you would basically press edit, and if there's a part you don't like in the song, you would take it out. So oftentimes it's going to be like an extra long instrumental, or some type of spontaneous speaking, or you want to take out a bridge. So you would find where that is in the song, and then you would take it out. And so sometimes what that looks like is that it'll just be, you're watching the track iPad, and during rehearsal at the end of kind of a song, it's like, oh, okay, we're actually gonna stop the song after the chorus. So we'll edit, and then we'll take that out, take out the refrain, and let it go straight into the instrumental, and then end. Or it could look different for different songs. But usually I leave that up to the worship leaders, whoever's kind of knows the arrangement better. But that I tend to do actually during rehearsal. But everything else that we've done, setting it up, should make it good for rehearsal, good to go. And then if you want to check whether or not it's working, you would just unmute everything and press play, and then check that it's working in the loop and the click. If there are any problems, it might be with the plugin or the box back there. But we haven't had any problems in a long time with it. So that should be it. Trying to think of anything else while I still have it facing this way that might be worth noting. Can't think of anything. Oh, if nobody knew this already, when the song is playing and it's playing the pad, so it should be playing, and it should repeat this over and over and over again. This can be helpful for those who are doing the tech. I'll probably actually do this more in the sound booth demo, but it should keep repeating. What you want to do to make it go to the next song, once they're like done sharing, is you just click the next one. It should start blinking, and then it goes to the next song. That should be everything you need to know for tracks. Thanks, everybody.